MOVA's live stream. My name is Tim.
And I'm Crystal.
And we are so happy to see you here tonight with MOVA because we're going to be making fantastic Christmas deals. We have a lot of gifts actually from Santa or from MOVA, if whatever you will, and we'll give you sweet prices on a bunch of products that we have here. So Crystal, what do we have in house today? I see we have an entire lineup of different things.
Yes, so today we do have a lineup of a lot of different things. We have some hair dryers, which are the smaller items, and then we have the main items, which are the robot vacuum cleaners, right? These ones here, they all have different functions, and we're gonna get to a lot of the different functions in just a bit. So we're actually gonna start out with our P10 here. Our P10, okay, we're gonna start with our P10 here, guys. And as you can see, the P10 actually has a charging station here. This is actually a multi-function station. So what's really great about this is the P10 is actually about $399 right now. It has a special price, guys. So it's about 43% off if you're in the US, guys. If you're in the US, it's 43% off. And if you're in Canada, it's 42% off.
More or less. I mean, I don't think Canada guy is going to be too sad about 1% of difference, right?
Right. It's basically the same thing, guys, right? Okay, so this is the P10, $399. You can see it actually has two different tanks inside here. One is actually for its dirty water, and it's a self-cleaning tank. And then you have the other piece here, which is actually for
you still have to clean and empty the tank occasionally, you know, depending on how large your space. But yeah, it does use this fresh water to actually clean your main unit and then take the dirty water from your main vacuum cleaner unit and put it into dark water.
That's absolutely right. But you can clean it out about 2 weeks or 3 weeks, 4 weeks, depends on you and how often you actually use this, right? Okay, this does host voice control, so you just have to say the magic phrase, guys, and it's actually going to listen to all your commands, which is actually really great for anyone who, you know, doesn't actually want to do manual work.
That's right. But we don't say this phrase right now, because if we say, all of these bad boys right here gonna go and start working and start talking to us all at the same time. But the magic phrase, it's H-E-Y, MOVA. So just, you know, so you get it. You get it. I say it without saying it.
Exactly. It's going to be crazy up in here, guys. Okay, so some of the functions of this is it has a station here, as I've mentioned, guys. It also has a sale price, and it has the self-cleaning tanks. Well, of course, you have to empty it out, but you have to empty it out after like a couple of weeks, right? So you don't actually have to do that daily, which is great. And then we have, okay,
let's take a look at the bottom. Let me help you with that.
Yes, the robotic vacuum cleaner here. Okay, this one here, you can actually see one of the functions of this is it has the rugged wheels here.
It's almost like off-road wheels here.
Yes.
You know, you would never expect to have an off-road wheels on a indoors vacuum cleaner, but it's designed this way so it can go over the obstacles, it can climb on the little steps, have no problem climbing on a thick carpet like we have one in the studio and things like this. So this is definitely one of the things you want to have when you're looking to purchase a robotic vacuum cleaner.
Exactly. And it also has the tangle brush in here, so it actually can detangle any hair or cat fur, a dog fur, whether you have pets or you just have someone who has really long
This one is more of a rubber brush. We do have anti-tangling free cat thing on the other models. They also sold separately, by the way, guys. Last time on a stream, it was absolutely out of control how many of you wanted to buy a tree cut. But with the rubber brush, it's perfect for a carpet floor, especially. Will kind of, you know, smack all that dirt out of a carpet, and it's especially if you have big areas in your house covered in carpet, so it's gonna be totally cool.
Exactly right. And we do have two brushes here. Okay, these brushes, they're actually detachable as well. You can see they're super soft and they can get cleaning on all different surfaces, right? You can actually change them out as well because the packages come with a few of them as well.
Yeah.
And what's
actually probably enough for almost a year, depending on how you clean it.
Wow, that's actually really great, guys. You don't have to buy anything for over a year. And this one actually has, this one actually has an extender here, so the robotic arm.
So it kind of goes like here. So it makes sure that it just makes sure that it cleans the edge here.
Edges.
And not only this thing extends, the robotic arm here extends as well. As you can see here, we do have an arm that goes out whenever it's working around the edge. It goes out and does the great job.
Yeah, so you can get into all those hard to reach corners.
Yeah, one for dust and one for mops. So both of them are extending.
Okay, so we have the duster here and mop function here. Okay, and it's also 13,000 Pa, right? So that means the suction is actually pretty high compared to most of the generic vacuum cleaners, like the robotic vacuum cleaners. This one's 13,000, which can get all the dust out, cat fur, whatever you guys have on your floors. It's actually pretty easy to clean. And best of all, it hosts voice control, which is super, super easy to use, guys.
Yep, that's right. It also kind of looks like a face with the eyes and a smile here.
Oh my God, it does look like that.
You can also wash the rag with 70 degrees hot water, which is very, very impressive for this very unit. So obviously we all know the hotter the water is, the more of a bacteria it kills and more clean and hygienical it gets with that one. So
yes,
if you're looking for a good solution without a within the reasonable price, and you want to save some money but you get a good bang for your buck, this is a good unit.
Right. And this one here also can also be changed to the tri-cut brush, which actually cuts hair.
Yep.
It doesn't come with this when you buy it though, but you can buy it separately. So this one actually comes with the rubber brush.
Genuine Caramel, thank you for your lovely comment. I love mopping done by the P10 Pro. Feels so clean after mopping. Absolutely, sounds fantastic. It almost sounds like you work for MOVA. Thank you for your kind comment. Love my V50 Ultra. We do have a V50 Ultra right here. This sweet machine over here. We're gonna introduce it a little bit later too, because V50 is one of our higher end machine and it packs a lot more features in here. However, guys, welcome to the stream. Hi to you too. Fun Yogurt, hello. Hello, Frank Snack. What's up? What's cooking? So there's someone talking to the moderator. So yeah, moderator.
We will send our email in the comment section.
Yeah, Humble Salad, if you could hear that, we'll send our email in the comment section so we can, you can get in touch with us and figure these things out. We want to make sure that your buying experience is all obstacle free and you can do a good job and easily find the products and buy the products that you do like. And Frank's next said what?
I agree.
The monkey is amazing. All my floor feels clean.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Especially when you have small kids, having a clean floor is a big deal because they roll on the floor, they play on the floor. You play on the floor with them as well, right? So we all want to make sure it's all clean. So, Crystal, I do only have one question. So I'm looking at this unit right here. It's round and white, and I'm looking at the one MOVA right next to it. It's round and white too. They look quite a bit similar. They do certainly have some differences, but I'm not sure, and so they are. Our audience is not very sure about the differences. So would you tell us what is this thing right next to it and what kind of feature it has?
Okay, this one here is the E40. This one is priced at $349, so it's actually a lower price than the P10. Mm-hmm. So $349 and $399, right? The functions are a little bit different.
So $50 difference.
The big difference is this one here actually doesn't have a camera on it, and the P10 actually does have a camera. So this one does have the laser. This one does have the laser for navigation, so it can recognize at least.
So it does. It still, as I understand, both of them have navigation system LDS here on top, so they still have a LiDAR kind of system, but instead of having camera here up front, it does use the laser to measure the proximity. If you guys know what the proximity is, the distance between the machine and the object.
Right, that's right. So most of the functions are actually pretty similar. The main difference is that the laser versus the camera, but they do both the same job, guys, and they get everything done really well, right? Your floors will be sparkly clean, whether you have, hair, cats, dogs, it doesn't matter. So this one here is just priced at about $349 right now, and it has also 43% off if you're in the US, guys. And if you're in Canada, 42%, as I have mentioned.
The interesting thing is, if we put them side by side, you will see that, can you pull that one out? The interesting thing about it is that the side brush is quite different. So you see, we do have an extendable side brush on the P10 right here, but unfortunately, we don't have it on the E40. So they look from the outside, they look quite similar. You flip them under, look, see what's inside. This is different. Also, for the hot water washing, right? This one can go up to 70 degrees hot water. This one, not at all. So not hot water washing for the E40. So you may think that E40 is kind of lower performer, but don't get mistaken there, because it packs a punch with its 19,000 Pa instead of 13 that we have here on a P10. So if you want a stronger suction, this is the one you go for. If you want hot water and extendable handles, and you don't mind to spend $50 more, go for P10. All right, so we'll put them back. Let me know in the comments, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you had to spend around $400, $300 to $400, which one would be your choice? E40 or P10? I'm actually curious.
It's really interesting, V50, and also ask about our deal for the Christmas. How can I get a discount?
Of course, of course. So for the deals, actually, can you pull out the deals? Because we do have a lot of things. US deals go for up to 43% off. It's okay. You want to step in? You're like, oh, oops, I'm crossing right here.
Sorry, guys, I don't want to block Tim.
No,
Okay.
that's absolutely all good. You also can get an additional $10 or $15 Canadian if you just easily subscribe to our live stream. It's super easy. We do have a dedicated live stream page, and as soon as you enter your email and subscribe for email notification whenever we stream next time, probably next week, not too far away, so you will be able to get that $10 out of thin air, you know. Also, we do have to offer you a sweet deal. If you buy a Z60 or a V50, those two units, again, look the same, but they're not, okay? We get you an additional air fryer. Can you give me a sweet zoom on this air fryer? We do FD10 air fryer, ladies and gentlemen.
But we only have 10 in our live stream.
So only 10, really?
Yeah.
So they better hurry up and go grab that air fryer, no?
That's
I
crazy.
think, yeah, only 10. So, hey, I was about to say hair dryer. Air fryers, hair dryers.
And actually, the price for this, the original price is $129, and you get it for free in the live stream, which is a crazy
deal,
good deal. Yeah, it's actually crazy good.
It's fantastic. And I mean, comparing the air fryer to the oven, it's so much better in my opinion, because you want to say something, Viv?
Yeah, a lot of our friends said the video squished
Vertically. So, okay. I'll go figure it out. While I'm doing this, while we're figuring this out,
Yeah,
we
also can talk about a little bit about our V50.
yeah, absolutely,
okay.
absolutely. Because somebody was asking about V50, and that's a very good unit for us as well.
Okay, hey guys, back here at me. Okay, so I'm gonna explain a little bit more details about the V50. Let me actually just come here and let's zoom into the V50, right? So this is the V50. It also comes in two colors. It comes in black and white. This one here is a really nice, sleek design. It's also a very, very convenient and portable piece for here, guys. So if you don't want to take a lot of space, is actually really great for that. Now, this one here, what's different between the other ones that we saw previously, this also has the tanks here that can actually do self-cleaning as well, guys. So you can actually see the dirty water tank that you can clean after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It depends on you, right? So take a look, guys. These ones here, the tanks are about 400 ml. These are a little bit different from the previous one that I actually showed you. And you can see the clean water tank here as well. These here, I do have to tell you guys, you can actually not switch these here. You have to put in the same compartment here, guys, because it's actually made like that, right? So one really great function, it also has the water cleaner. And then a second function here is you just have to open it here at the bottom. Okay, at the bottom, what's really different about this is it has this little compartment here. Now, if you guys haven't gotten this before, this is actually pretty nice for anyone who has pets, or if you just have like a stuffy kind of area, you know. So we have A and B. This is actually for the cleaning solution and deodorant. Now, what's really great about this is if you have pets, guys, you can actually put the pet deodorant in here. So A and B is for the solution and deodorant, guys, which is great. Your house will be smelling super fresh and amazing, right?
Switch to me.
It
Thank
also,
you.